Okay, so I had to order new axle seals. Those other ones that I put in, I tried using the wrong type of device to install it. I was using a socket and a ball joint cup. So I finally went to Harbor Freight, picked up one of these special tools. Didn't realize that they sold those tools. So I've got this, goes on like this. Alright. Put a little bit of grease around the edge there. And hopefully I'll be able to install this without bending it. That other one got bent. Looks like there's already a problem there. Okay, I finally got that seal hit all the way back in there with this tool. And at first it didn't seem like that thing was going in. Every time I'd hit it, it would sort of go sideways or whatever. So it just took about an hour worth of trying it, and then finally getting up the courage to kind of like hit it hard with this sledgehammer. At first I was using the rubber mallet, which didn't quite work very well. Then I started using the sledgehammer, and once you get it started going in there, you have to really give it a hard whack. I even used the larger sledgehammer. So a couple whacks, that thing went in, and I'm ready to try the other side. Hopefully I don't ruin this one, but it seems like it's going a lot easier now. Okay, I got the passenger side in there. It took several attempts. My tool, the plastic disc on the tool cracked in half, so I had to repair it with duct tape. If you're buying these, I would recommend to get the metal one. It's like $20 more for a metal one. But this has ended up being one of the more difficult procedures that I've done so far, is trying to get these seals in here. I've ruined several of them, and I mean, I've spent several hours today just doing this, and it is not easy at all. But I finally got it going in there. Because the problem is, if you bang it in the wrong way and it starts to go sideways, you could ruin the whole seal. So it's pretty nerve-wracking, because you don't want to have to keep buying these things. Okay, I got these axles put back together. I put that brake adapter in there. There's this adjuster right here that goes both ways. You're supposed to be able to spin that until you get some play back and forth, but I never could get any play, so I just adjusted it until there was a little bit of a hair's width between that thing there and then the axle, because it gets closer and farther away as you adjust it. So I'm not sure if that's what I needed to do, but I went ahead and put the locking pawl on there that keeps that in place, bolted that in down, and when I take this in for final alignment, I'm going to have the mechanic look that over and double check to make sure that's correct. But for now, I'm just going to hook it up that way and put these brakes on there. Alright, so after a few misstarts, I finally got this one side of these rear brakes on. First I had to figure out which caliper was the passenger side. Then I had to redo this. This was backwards. But yeah, it's looking good now. And I'm ready to put those wheels on. And tomorrow I'm going to do some alignment work just to get roughed in, and this thing should be ready to put that body back down on there, so I can start get it over to the guy to help me out with that body work. Alright, it's been a long night and I'm sweating like a beast, but I finally got both brakes on in the rear. I got my new wheels and tires on, looking real good. Torque's down to 85 foot-pounds of torque, and she's sitting on her own weight there. So tomorrow I'll be working on trying to rough in some alignment and getting these front wheels and tires on.